Okay, so today we're going to be looking at another short film from director Mark Hensley. Not heard of this guy before, another no-budget filmmaker, maybe very small budget filmmaker. And the first film we're going to look at is called He Moves Unseen. Sorry, I had to check that. I'm not as well prepared as I thought I was. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. There's a great look to this. I mean, if you look at the image, you can see like the kind of halation effect that's in there. It doesn't seem to be grain on it, which would give it that kind of film look. It doesn't look very grainy, so it's kind of like it's a very original look. Like I have watched a few of his other films, and there is a definite look to his footage. Like it looks very, very sharp, yet very film-like. So I think already we've kind of got a style. I feel that I could maybe pick this director's work out of a crowd.
Hey, what's going on?
Set up a 50-mile perimeter around the prison. Still no sign of your father. Considering your history, just be careful.
And we've got this kind of Home Alone montage set up of what she's planning to do to the person that's coming to visit her, I guess. Only thing I would say here is because it's introduced so early and we're already into this kind of montage of her setting up things, maybe this just lasted a bit too long. We're not exactly sure what kind of threat this person is going to be, what really their intention is in coming. Obviously it's clearly some kind of danger. Can't really tell completely what each thing is going to do. So maybe just flicking through it just a bit quicker would have came across more appealing to me. I just really can't get over the look of this. Is like a really intense halation, and for those that don't know what that is, you can see the glow around the yellow part of this radio, the middle part. This is, well, it's the red line outlining that bit. It's the halation. It really adds to like the kind of film look. They got a really strong digital film look without the grain, and it's very unique. I do like it.
Hello, Abigail.
That was quite cool. I did kind of like the effect that you put on the other person. I know that my first time around watching this, I didn't quite know what had happened. Obviously this person is appearing. And I think because it happens so quick, you can't tell what is actually happening, that he came from nothing. It seems like there was just kind of a glitch effect on him. So it wasn't totally clear what was happening, but obviously it becomes more apparent as you keep watching. One thing I will talk about as well is the location that is used here. For what you've done with it, it's absolutely beautiful. I know a lot of this is down to lighting, and I think just as the killer entered, we have that great kind of backlight behind him, highlighted with the smoke.
You want to play hide and seek? Okay.
I think maybe there was a slightly strange thing there, which is as he closes the door, the lighting changes. I don't know whether someone just switched something on in the background. I think maybe it could have been better to leave it in shadow. Or maybe that's me just being very picky, noticing the lighting change. Let me just watch it again.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it would have been better to use a different shot there, because I think the blue light and the darkness, and then as you change it to this kind of like more natural, less contrasty image, doesn't really seem to sit with the rest of the film. So it's a strange lighting choice there. But again, I'm being very, very picky. For something that lasts a few seconds, it's just something I noticed. But going back to locations, I mean, just look at this table. You know, with all this scanner equipment, the backdrop. Obviously, this could just be a cluttered basement, but the way you've set it up, it's actually really nice, even with just, you know, the corkboard and the maps at the top. It does look like that kind of, what would you call them? Rebels in like the post-apocalyptic future. It's that kind of, you know, the hideouts underground. I am really getting that feeling. So, great job there on location and kind of set design. Really nice.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we got the section where she's counting his footsteps, trying to find out exactly where he is so that she can push this button to electrocute him. It's quite smart. I do quite like it. I think this one is very high concept, and like I was saying before, it's very hard to get across, you know, these things in such a short amount of time and have them come across effective. I can understand what's going on, but the build-up to it kind of underwhelms you slightly, because, you know, within 3 or 4 minutes you have set up that this person has laid traps for this person that is supposed, you know, that she's supposed to be scared of, and within 3 minutes he has stumbled right into a trap. So it doesn't really give me much hope that this killer that she's scared of is actually very effective. That's just, again, my opinion, but I think this is really the problem with dealing with really high concept things in short film, is that you're pressed for so much time that it's hard to get across. Again, I knew what you were going for. I don't know whether it came across. But still, after all this, I just want to bring it back to the look of these films is so unique. Like a very high contrast. I think one thing that you're really excelling at is bringing the characters out from the background. I did watch another one of your films called The Visit, and the intro section to that, it almost seems like green screen. And I imagine one of the ways you've done that is by shooting on a really long lens at a really low aperture, say something like an 85mm or even closer. I imagine this is probably what you've gone for to make that kind of unique look. This shot here, just look at this. The kind of the separation between background and character, but yet how it all fits into the frame with this like nice glow, futuristic glow around everyone, and then even the highlight in the female character's eyes. Really strong, really unique look. I would actually be interested to know how you got that. So I don't know whether that's worth a future video exploring that, because I can't really compare this to much else.
You called the police? Ow! Ow. Ow.
Good luck getting away now. that people can see you for who you really are.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Wherever they put me, I'll just come looking for you again. After you.
Dad.
I think the sound design for the stabbing was a bit high in the mix there. It's very obvious that he became stabbed. The sound did also tell us, look, he's definitely been stabbed.
You are exactly like me. Oh.
Okay, so my thoughts on He Moves Unseen. I think, look, whoever your cinematographer is, or director, or whether it's a combination of both, you have probably one of the most unique looks I've seen in low to no budget filmmaking. So great job there. I think the story, very challenging to pull off. I think you've done a great job with the locations and stuff. I think it was just too high concept. I think there was too much going on that needed more of a setup. You know, to do that setup, to have someone, have the antagonist of the story fall into a trap that was set up by the protagonist straight away kind of undermines him a little. So I guess in truth, the script, not my favourite thing. Was it entertaining? Yes, I guess so, but I was very aware that I was filling in a lot of the blanks of what I thought you wanted me to feel. So I think just executing something simpler with that look would have worked so much more effectively. And I think in your other films you have done that. You know, The Visit, which I watched, was just a conversation in a car for the most part. Beautiful shots, again, very distinct style visually. But again, you were dealing with such a strange subject, a man that goes invisible, that's falling into traps, that has a relationship with his daughter. It's not extremely relatable, and in order to get that across and make it relatable, we need kind of more things behind it. Obviously, you had plenty of stuff going on, so not more things going on. We just needed more time with the characters to connect with them, because it's a very unrelatable experience. So, yeah, I'm only really going to say that the visuals and direction, I think, were great, and even the acting was really strong. Story kind of let it down there. But you have a very, very unique style, and I would love to know how you get that visual style. So if you can, please get in contact.